Do you believe a dog can carry a man's memory, even after the man disappears? Do you believe a dog can die with someone's name still living inside his heart? Today, I want to tell you a story, a true one, but told like a legend. A story about a warrior dog, a guardian of the Caucasus, and the man he loved more than life itself. This is the story of Achilles, the North Caucasian Volkodav. High in the mountains of Karachay-Cherkessia, where the wind cuts like winter steel and clouds crowd low across the earth, a puppy was born in the Dotdaev yard, the birthplace of the strongest North Caucasian Volkodavs. But this one was different. This one had a fire in his eyes. His name was Achilles. From the beginning, Achilles was not the kind of dog who followed hands or sought affection. He was a one-man dog, proud, stubborn, unbroken. He escaped every chain, every box, every fence, yet he let a tiny cat named Claire curl beside him at night. Fierce to the world, gentle to the few he loved. Then another puppy arrived, Titanium or Tita. Soft-hearted, people-friendly, the opposite of Achilles, but they grew together. And I, Emiliano, I was their whole world. When Achilles looked at me, I remember, it felt like looking at a creature that understood everything, except the word goodbye. He was the alpha, the fighter, the cold mountain wind in a dog form, but with me, he was home. Then life changed. I had to leave my country, and with a broken heart, I had to leave Achilles and Tita with people I trusted. I still hear the sound of him barking when I walked away, not knowing it was the last normal day of our lives. 6 months later, I came back. Titanium ran to me. Achilles did not. He turned his face away, not out of hate, but out of pain. I didn't force him. The next day, we ran 4 miles together. Cold wind, empty fields, no words. He kept glancing at me, like someone trying to remember how to forgive. On the third day, I took him to the mountains of Pusovacha, 1,600 meters up. 2 wooden cabins, no electricity, just silence and dust. Titanium inside, Achilles outside, guarding like the king he was. That night, the sky was black as coal, rain tapping the roof, my flashlight barely breathing light. Then Achilles froze, lifted his head, caught a scent only he could read. His bark tossed through the valley deep, thunderous, ancient. One of those barks that tells wolves, not tonight. And they listened, because even chained, Achilles was a mountain by himself. At 2 a.m., a car arrived. A drunk man stumbled out, afraid of the barking guardian, and threw something, a fuse, towards Achilles. I stormed out, protected him, checked him, he was fine. Later, the man made coffee for me outside his cabin, and we talked in broken English, while cold wind beat our faces. But Achilles didn't rest, not for a second. His eyes scanned the darkness like a soldier on watch. That night became one of our last memories. Before dawn, footsteps cracked somewhere in the darkness. A sound, not human, not fully animal either. A howl rose, but it sounded like a woman crying. I moved towards the sound. Achilles and Tita exploded in aggression. Their barks rolled across the valley like storms. I threw my flashlight, and for a second the beam caught a wolf frozen in place, staring at us. It vanished into the valley. The mountains followed its shadow. By next morning, my friend bought an AK-47. We fired twice in the air that night. Silence returned. But silence is dangerous in the mountains. It hides things. We walked a wild forest road the next morning. The dog scented something. A deer jumped across the path, startling everyone. For a moment, even Achilles looked young again. Later, back at the cabin, the barking of titanium echoed deep and powerful. I fired into the air again to scare whatever circled us. By dawn, peace finally came. My friends arrived at noon and took us back to the village. We put the dogs in their kennel. Achilles did not eat for days. He understood something I refused to say. I was living again. That was the last time I saw him. Time passed. I traveled. Life pulled me far away. Then, in 2023, the message came. Achilles, my guardian, my shadow, my problem maker, my only one-man dog, died from stomach torsion. Too fast to save, too sudden to fight. They told me he looked for me until his last day. And some nights I still dream of him. In those dreams he is hurt, waiting, confused, as if asking, why didn't you come back? Maybe dogs don't understand distance. Maybe they don't understand life changing. But they understand love. And Achilles never replaced mine. Some stories are not about strength, not about fights, not about wolves or mountains. Some stories are about waiting, about loyalty that hurts, about goodbyes that never should have happened, about dogs who love deeper than humans ever admit. And some say a dog dies only when he feels his purpose is complete. Achilles waited and waited and waited too long. Achilles was not just a Volkodav. He was a chapter of my life, a piece of mountain wind, a guardian carved into memory. And if his story touched your heart, honor him, like the video, subscribe, and comment on one word: respect. Because some warriors protect us only once in a lifetime, and some wait for us even after we're gone.